And now it's time to get a unique slant on current events from your favorite half-Asian couple. Get ready to know what's happening in the world today with your hosts, Shaine and Nico. Hey guys!
Hey, what's happening, everybody?
Oh wow, you're more organized than I thought. I was gonna say everything.
Oh,
But then you were like actually doing something about it. So, because usually we're just like,
well, I can sit here.
I guess we're live.
You can do the intro. Go ahead.
No, you can do the intro.
All right. Well, thanks for introducing us. My name is Shaine.
And I'm Nico.
And this is episode 45 of our lovely podcast called What's Happening.
It's not called Russia, even though Russia's right there.
It's not called Russia. It's not called France. Can you see that? France?
You know what's funny? I just said it's not called Russia, but then on your shirt it says Russian.
Russian circles, yeah.
But the only part they could probably see is that it says Russian.
Yeah, or this little thing right here. Anyone who's listening to this little thing, what are they talking about?
Yeah, if you're listening to this on podcast land, I'm sorry.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let.
All right, we got a lot of topics to go through.
Oh yeah, you're right. So yeah, it's funny because every time we do these, you think that the news isn't gonna get any
weirder.
Yeah,
but then it gets weirder anyway.
Yeah, every time. But yeah, so this first thing that we're gonna talk about is something I haven't even actually watched.
This is mostly just to hear Shaine react to this.
Yeah. Because I've seen it on Twitter, but I don't know. I guess
you
never
didn't click on it.
It just didn't like whatever. But then she was like, "No, you gotta listen to it." So I was like, "All right, whatever. Let's do it on the show." So
I really want to hear your reaction to this. I'm looking forward to this.
Oh yeah, This is like one of your things. Oh, I can't wait.
I know. I'm like, I found something really terrible. Can't wait to show him.
All right, so here is the first thing. You tweeted that voice sounds so obnoxiously entitled, especially the emphasis on educational rights.
What are you going to start reading all my tweets in a monotone voice? That's what our podcast is.
That voice sounds so obnoxiously entitled, especially the emphasis on educational rights.
Thanks, Siri.
All right, so here we go.
She's a member of Iowa Students Action, which is a progressive advocacy group. Kieran, what's your question for Mr. Steyer?
In Iowa, higher education is in crisis. The Iowa Board of Regents hikes tuition.
I don't know why, but she's really emphasizing on the last words. Like in Iowa, the education system is like that. It's just anyway.
Oh, by the way, okay, sorry. So if you're listening to this is a clip from the town hall with Tom Steyer.
Yeah, Steyer, whatever.
Steyer?
Yeah.
Presidential candidate for the Democrats, and they're taking a question from the audience, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Year after year, shifting the burden of funding public universities onto students' backs. This model is being repeated at almost every public university system across the country, and it ain't right. How does your vision for free college ensure that states can't take?
Man, Tom's really focused on what she's trying. Like she's saying things, and he's just like, "Okay, I got to make sure I have what is my talking point?"
He looks like he wants to die.
Yeah, I mean, he is old though, so he could just drop dead at any time.
Wow.
Educational rights away from students, especially formerly incarcerated and undocumented students.
So, Kieran, I'm watching this. I've been traveling around the United States.
Man, it sounded like he didn't because I was saying before, he's really focused on what she's saying and, trying to get that talking point in.
Yeah.
But then when she was done talking, maybe because he didn't realize that she was done talking, because I thought she was going to say more, but then she stopped talking, and he was like, "Oh fuck, okay, so he didn't know what to say."
Yeah.
He's just like, "Well, shit, what do I do?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't even know what to say because I would just really focus on the way she was enunciating her words. She was very passionate with,
Doesn't she look like Beto?
What? Not really.
Are you kidding me?
Because Beto's like really kind of like his face is super like
Yeah, so was
Skin-
hers.
hers seemed more like
A lot of other people agreed with me.
oh
so.
well shows right now.
She looks like a female Beto, younger Beto.
Yeah. I don't know, but she seemed like she was really she really wanted to know the answer to what are you gonna do about education or something?
See, but like how else would you answer that to be like something like with a satisfied answer, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna put $3 trillion into your college.
I mean, isn't he a billionaire, Tom Steyer? I mean,
I don't even know who he is.
Isn't he one of the people where they're like, oh, we're gonna tax the billionaires, but we're gonna tax them
Probably that's a
out
popular
their ass.
that's a popular thing to do.
I'm
these
surprised
days.
she didn't be like, so can we just can you just say that you're gonna implement a plan where you yourself get taxed 95% of your income? He's like, oh no, we're not doing that. Oh hell no. I want my money. You, on the other hand, you ain't getting shit. You ain't getting my money. No, fuck you. I earn my money.
Yeah. I don't know. To me, it seemed like she just went up there looking for like a round of applause.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Didn't look like she really cared about the issue.
Yeah. I mean, and I don't know how he answered, I don't know if he gave a good answer or not. I have
Probably
no idea.
some bullshit answer that politicians do.
Oh yeah. Well, I've been looking, I've been looking at everything in this country that needs to be done because I can tell you right now, Donald Trump ain't going to do anything because, it's all about Donald
You
Trump.
think that's what he's going to say?
I mean, I would think, right?
Probably.
I don't know.
I guess that is one way if you're a Democrat, you can answer every question by saying like, well, Donald Trump didn't do this, and then just don't even answer the question.
Well,
and you'll get away with that.
That's Kamala Harris's strategy, and it's working out great for her,
Mm-hmm.
because she's going down, down, down in the polls.
But she's a black woman.
I don't know.
Half black woman.
My prediction that she was going to be the nominee is looking very bad right now.
I know. I thought you were supposed to always be right.
Well, first time for everything, I guess. Anyway, so let's move on from that,
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah.
Because I honestly I don't know what to say to that because
I thought you'd get more angry, but that's too bad.
I wasn't angry. I was just like,
Maybe you're just over it now.
Well, yeah, that too. But I wasn't expecting her to just be like that because she was very she sounded like Valley Girl almost in a sort of way. She was like especially the education system to us as college girls, we're not doing very good right now, like something like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what I got to say about that, which is basically, I don't know.
All right, then. Moving on. I don't even remember what we were supposed to talk about. I planned this all out, or we planned this all out.
Well, the next thing that we're going to talk about was, I guess, this new YouTube thing that they're coming out with.
Oh, yeah.
Saying, what is it? They were talking about.
So basically, guys, our channel is probably going to get deleted because we're never commercially viable.
YouTube says it can delete your account if you're not commercially viable.
I guess that's it for us.
And I know a lot of people are kind of, they were complaining about this. They're like, so what does this mean that you could basically terminate my channel at whenever you want? Like if I'm not making a certain amount of money.
That's it. Well, I feel like they're killing their own platform because I heard that one thing I heard was they're getting rid of their broadcast feature, which they already got rid of their Hangouts feature. I don't know if anyone knows that, but we can't use Hangouts anymore when we're talking to people on our live streams.
Yeah.
So, like people who are not tech savvy can't do live streams anymore, I guess, unless you use StreamYards.
Yep.
But so they got rid of Hangouts. They're getting rid of broadcast. And now I guess they are able to delete your account if you're not advertiser friendly.
Yeah. So this article from Mashable says YouTube's new terms of service has some users and content creators very worried that the company could delete their account. In the section titled Account Suspension and Termination, with the subheader Terminations be... we start over.
What?
We start over. Terminations by YouTube for service changes. The site's new terms, which are set to take effect on December 10th. Well, that's It's almost here, December 10th. It's coming close.
I know.
It's like in a month from this recording. It's about a month from now. As the following: YouTube may terminate your access or your Google account's access to all or part of the service if YouTube believes, in its sole discretion, that provision of the service to you is no longer commercially viable. So I saw something like a tweet that they're like, well, they're kind of answering them. So how do you
By YouTube, right?
Yeah. And they said, well, we're not saying that what to you, we're saying to us, like if we feel that this particular like option or something in YouTube we don't feel is up to date, then we can delete it or something like that.
They were very unclear about what that means, though.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like, to me, it's kind of shooting themselves in the foot because they're like, oh, this content isn't monetizable. Like, a lot of stuff that we post is not monetizable.
Right.
And other, like, way bigger YouTubers post things and they're always demonetized because of what topics they're talking about.
Yeah.
Man, I can't talk. I think I say that at least once per episode. Man, I can't talk. Anyway, so they demonetize people for not having appropriate content, even though it's basically just the wrong opinion.
Yeah.
And then now they're like, oh, well, you know, since you keep getting demonetized, I guess it's time to delete your channel.
In its most basic terms, if YouTube isn't making money off you, not off of you, off you, the company can delete your account. The platform's current terms of service do not include this language.
We don't have to read the whole thing, but what do you think about what they're doing? Do you think this is the end of YouTube?
Well, I mean, the competition had to like BitChute and Vimeo. I mean, they better up their game if they want to, you know, be like legit viable competitors. I'm not saying that they're not legit viable competitors. I'm just saying there's just YouTube, you know, has been just shooting themselves in the foot with all this bullshit they've been doing. And so all these other platforms that you can, you know, share video or stream, whatever. I mean, even Twitch can also be that thing too.
Well, I was thinking more like Facebook because a lot of people are posting long form videos on Facebook now. And they have that feature on Facebook where if you watch a video, then it'll like automatically go to the next video. So it's good for getting views, even though we don't use Facebook. So I guess we're missing out.
Yeah.
And then as far as like for streaming, we all already have Periscope, which is connected to Twitter. And then Instagram Live. I feel like that is like probably better. Like I know a lot of bloggers and stuff who use that, who used to use Hangouts. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, YouTube's basically saying, go somewhere else to do your stuff you're doing before, you know, branch off.
We're going to make this just regular TV now. Only professional people can be on here.
Yeah. And I wonder if some people are kind of seeing that, like what is happening now with YouTube when they saw like YouTube Red start, you know, when YouTube Red was like not a thing yet, but it was definitely going to become a thing. Some people are like, oh, subscriptions. Oh, that's going to be kind of weird. Premium. That's weird. And then, you know, more people were doing that. Like when, you know, PewDiePie had that thing, you know, so I can't remember what the show was, but he had that YouTube Red thing and then all the controversy with him and then he got kicked off of that. And then, you know, I mean, if PewDiePie can get kicked off of a YouTube, you know, Red show, right? It's like, well, pretty much anybody now is pretty much fair game, I guess. But yeah, I mean, YouTube is basically like the original gangsta, I guess. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but you know, in terms of like the big, and I'm sure I've said this before, but YouTube used to be, you know, you can put whatever you want on there and nobody cares. Blah, 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 blah. You know, there used to be, you know, cats playing on a piano and you know, the squirrel with the, you know, that thing. Yeah. Now it's just, you know, to actual movies and TV shows being on YouTube.
And clips of news.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think that everything they have been doing lately is not good for the people who are actually on YouTube.
Yeah. And it's, you know, especially with the monetization, you know, that you mentioned before, that's starting to become, well, I guess it is already a thing where, you know, like, you know, if you're a YouTube creator or, you know, you create content and YouTube's your main thing, you know, and your main source of income, Well, now they say, well, if you say, you know, certain words or you do certain things or something like that, or you're just a person they don't like, I guess, then they can demonetize your channel or video or whatever, you know? So,
Yeah.
and it's, you know, I mean, I wish there was just, you know, I don't know how clear cut it is in terms of the monetization. I don't know, but you know, every time I try to monetize, you know, our videos.
Yeah, that's because you're not allowed to. Probably you're not allowed to swear. You're not allowed to talk about certain things.
Yeah.
So we don't even count on it.
Yeah, but I still do it anyway because
just to see what happens.
Just to kind of do that whole thing, whatever.
Anyway.
Yeah. So we're gonna move on from that, and I guess go back to politics. Kind of what we talked about at the beginning, but that's okay. The whole that's all right. Oh, sorry.
Are you dying?
I was trying to swallow this wine that I'm drinking. It was funny I just said that, and the wine almost went down the wrong pipe. Oh God! Oh, that burned. Whew. Anyway,
am I supposed to lead the podcast?
This is great content for everyone to watch and listen to. Me almost choking on wine and burning. Oof.
At least you don't choke on water like I do. Remember when you ordered water with no water?
I did do that, yeah.
And then she brought us the glasses with nothing.
I mean, she did it, you know. That's why.
And then she was like, "Are you sure you want no water?" And I was like, "Wait a minute, what did you say again?"
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, but that's the second time you've done that.
Mm-hmm. Remember the first time that happened, the guy was like, "What?" He's like, "What?" Anyway, so going back to you know, presidential candidates and all that stuff, Elizabeth Warren finally unleashed, you know, after I guess tons of pressure.
Yeah.
Or whatever. I don't know who exactly pressured her to do it. Like her
every debate that she was in, they're like, "Oh, are you going to tax the middle class?" And then she would make up some bullshit answer. Well, she finally released her healthcare plan, and it's as horrific as people thought it would be.
Yep. So here's the main red flag right here. $52 trillion.
You know. Okay, so we were listening to Dave Smith talk about this, and I think this is the main point. Mm-hmm. Think about this. She would be spending the most any government has ever spent, ever, on just one thing.
Yeah, one government program.
One government program, as opposed to like however much any government has ever spent on anything.
Yeah. So in this article from CNBC, I'm just going to read the key points. Senator Elizabeth Warren pledges not to raise middle-class taxes to fund her Medicare for All plan. All right, well, we'll see about that. Her campaign says her plan would cost just under. So what does that mean?
Oh, that's better. It's only 51.9 trillion, not 52 trillion.
The $52 trillion the government projects for the healthcare system over a decade. I don't know if I read that right.
That was a weird.
Her campaign says her plan would cost just under the $52 trillion the government projects for the health system over a decade. Okay.
Well, basically, it's going to be like 52 trillion over 10 years. Not like that's any better, but you know what I mean.
Warren has faced more pressure to detail the costs of her health plan as she emerged as one of the Democratic frontrunners. That's kind of funny that she's kind of like that frontrunner, and yet everyone, not everyone, but I guess a lot of the other candidates were like, "So, what are you getting rid of private health insurance? You know, or are you know, where's this money coming from?" It's like, "Oh, it's a Republican talking point or whatever." And it's like, well, no, your fellow Democrats are asking you these questions. So,
anything you don't like is a Republican talking point.
Yeah. And you know, it's funny too. It's that, okay. So right now the national debt, it's over 23 trillion right now, right?
Something like that.
Yeah. This is more than like just under double that. Cause you know, 23 trillion and you know, sorry, excuse me. It's more than double. Sorry.
Well, what I don't understand is like how people can look at that and be like, yeah, this is fine. This sounds like a good plan.
Like, I'm sorry that this thing keeps coming up, but it's a legit question of, you know, where's somebody going to come from? Like, what are you going to cut?
No, we're just going to tax the billionaires. Yeah, and the billionaires are gonna just take that, you know.
Well,
If I was
yeah,
a
they're not gonna,
billionaire,
like,
I
move
would.
off. They're gonna
If I
move
was a
away.
billionaire, I would have whatever legal means I can to
Yeah.
avoid that or just leave. You know, like what's the point?
Yeah. And I don't know. It's
Someone said we're clearly going to mine the asteroid. Did you see that video about there's an asteroid that's worth like a couple trillion dollars or something like that?
oh no, I didn't see that.
Oh, so there was a video saying like, oh, this asteroid has so much like precious metal on it that 700 trillion. Yeah, thank you.
Damn.
So it's 700 trillion. I mean, I guess if like someone else pointed out when I tweeted about it, they said like, well, if there was that much gold on there, then it wouldn't be scarce or scarce. I can't say that word. Scarce
Yeah.
anymore. So then the value would drop. I don't know, but just think about like, man, I lost my point. What was I saying? Anyway, yeah, it was about mining the asteroid.
And what were they gonna do exactly? Like, what was the point of doing that?
No, everybody's been making jokes like we can pay for Medicare for all with that asteroid because it's $700 trillion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, hopefully it lands on Earth and then it, like, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, we can.
Except for
you want a part of this asteroid? We'll sell it for, you know, all the money we collect from when we sell the asteroid. That's what we're going to use to fund the healthcare for Medicare for all plan or whatever the fuck.
I mean, at this point, I don't know how else they're going to pay for it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I interrupted you when you were talking before.
No, I was just, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to just say, like, you know, the whole, I don't know. It's just ridiculous that someone can just come up with $52 trillion and be like, no, we're going to tax the rich. That's how we're going to do it. Well, okay. Well, what if that doesn't work?
Well, whenever they say tax the rich, it's going to trickle down to the middle class.
Yeah.
Like they're going to end up taxing the middle class. There's no way around it.
Yeah.
And whenever someone asks about that, they're like, well, you'll be paying less in premiums. Okay. So then I have a choice to pick what type of premium I have.
Right.
But I don't really have a choice how much I get taxed for my income unless I lower my income.
Well, is that like something where someone kind of takes that and they go, okay, well, I'm you know, and this is a hypothetical. I don't know 100% what everyone's paying, but say someone goes, I'm going to pay either $200 in premiums right now. I'm paying $200 in premiums right now. Mm-hmm. My bad. But then if I take this Medicare for all plan under Warren, then is that going to lower to like $150 premium? If I choose the exact same plan, it's going to go down to $150. But to compensate for that, I'm going to get an extra tax on me, like whatever percentage that is.
Well, the problem is like if it's an income tax, I'm not sure exactly if it would be an income tax, but yeah. I would assume so. If it was an income tax, it would be based off of how much you make and not how many people are on your plan or any of that stuff. So it's basically less room to choose.
Well, it's kind of like the thing, like with the ACA, you know, like if you don't have health insurance, you're going to get fined at the end of the year, you know? Mm-hmm. And, you know, and I'm sure there are some good things about it, you know, about the ACA, about the, you know, pre-existing conditions or whatever, you know, all that stuff.
And covering people until they're 26 years old under their parents' plan if they choose to do that. But
then at the same time, there's still that cost.
Yeah, and I remember when that was implemented, like my costs went way up as far as like premiums. And there was a lot of problems with the exchange programs.
Yeah.
In the beginning, at least.
And it's also funny too, because this is one of those things where, okay, you said you wanted government to take control of this industry. Well, here you go. Here's the government taking control of the industry, you know, because that's basically what would happen if Medicare for all, it's that, you know, because I'm guessing Warren just wants to get rid of all insurance companies, right? Like she wants to eliminate all of them. So anyone who works in a health insurance company, you're fucked.
Well, it'd be more like they'd probably be just contracted out from the government.
Like bought off or something?
Well, you know how like the Medicare contracts, like, so when Medicare pays for claims, they are outsourced to companies that are contracted with the government. I believe it would be similar to that.
Oh.
Yeah. So you'd have to comply with all government regulations, but there would be different companies, at least for now, because, well, the other thing I don't understand is like, do these people not, they don't realize how long it would take to implement something like that? Like, just to implement ICD-10, it took them like years. They were like, oh, we're going to be done in 2014. And then it didn't even get implemented until way later.
Is that why then she says that it will be spread out over over a decade, I guess?
The spending?
Because does she think is that how long it's going to take? Like, I'm not even going to be president by the time this is done being implemented.
I don't know about that. I think the spending part is just paying for each year of,
God, that's just a lot of money.
The healthcare plans.
That's just a lot of money. Like 52 trillion. Like I can't even comprehend how much money.
I really can't comprehend that either. I mean,
it's almost like
I wish I was a billionaire so I could comprehend some of it.
Right. But it's just like her and her team just pick the biggest number that seems decent enough. 52 trillion. Why not? Whatever. Okay, cool. That sounds nice.
Well,
whatever.
You know what's scary about that? That means they did the math and then it came out to be that much.
What kind of math? Fucking Common Core? Like, what kind of math are they talking about here?
I don't know. I'm not good at math, so I can't really speak on that subject.
Yeah. But no.
Anyway, let's stop talking about this. This is making me depressed.
Yeah. So actually, we're going into weird news now.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah, because
so that was the only serious thing we wanted to talk about.
Only the serious things.
Now we're going into our specialty. Weird news.
Yeah. So sit back, relax, and let's introduce weird news.
And now it's time for
weird news.
Okay, that was pretty weird. That was cool though.
I like the way that sounds because it's like and now it's time for weird news.
You sound like that guy from Red Letter Media.
Really?
Yeah.
Weird news.
Anyway.
Yeah. So now we're going to, like she said, our specialty. We're going to get into some good stuff. Can't wait. So the first thing that we are going to discuss, or at the very least, talk about for 10 seconds or whatever, how long it takes. New Jersey Country Club sues waiter who dumped wine on members' $30,000. Was it Hermes bag?
Hermes bag. I don't know. I've never had any of those types of things.
Man. Okay, first of all, $30,000 for a fucking bag.
I know, right?
Jesus
I can't
Christ.
even comprehend
what
that.
the fuck happened? I get it. You're in a country club. You feel nice and hip and rich. Hey, these are the people that Elizabeth Warren wants to tax the shit out of for her health Medicare. I can't even fucking say it.
I know. See, this bag could be paying for someone's
I know, right? So I'm going to read a little bit of the article. They want to leave him holding the bag. Man, New York Post, they always
do puns.
The New Jersey Country Club that was sued by a patron after a waiter dumped red wine, that's not good, on her $30,000 Hermes handbag is turning on the butterfingered staffer, who they claim in new legal papers is liable for the flood. It's a $30,000 fucking handbag. I'm sure you can afford a new one.
Well, the thing that I think is really sad is like this poor waitress or whatever probably accidentally spilled some wine on the purse.
I know.
And now they're suing her. You know how scary that would be?
Yeah.
That would be
because these people have money.
Yeah, they have money for an attorney. This is probably like nothing. I mean, it's like if you have money to pay an attorney to sue them,
right?
Why don't you just buy another bag?
I don't know. Or to make it even more sad, maybe this person was saving up all her money because
all the money to buy a bag.
Yeah, she was like, man, I really want this fucking bag, but I'm only working a $12 an hour job, whatever the fuck.
And then she spends 30 years saving up money to buy a stupid bag.
And this is the only one I have. I'm suing you for a new one.
But then why is she a patron of the country club then?
Maybe she's...
Because country clubs are expensive. It's probably like at least $5,000-$10,000.
Maybe she's going out with someone who's a member there.
Well, then get him to buy the bag.
sucking his dick. He's like, pretty good.
Okay.
Pretty good dick sucker. I'll make you a nice member of the page of the country club. Anyway, Alpine Country Club member, whoever, sued the establishment in October following repeated out-of-court efforts to get the club to correct the issue. What?
You know, if you don't pronounce people's names, that's racist. I saw that in another article.
Well, what if someone's just listening to this and they hear their name come out? And like, I don't want my name to be told. Well, I guess you're in an article, so I guess you're kind of like,
yeah, what are you talking about?
You know, whatever. Oh, let me see. Fuck, where was I at? Oh, which she says left her discontinued. Oh, that's why, because her fucking pink Hermes Kelly bag was discontinued and ruined beyond repair. So she's like, what the fuck, yo? Why'd you spell? Why couldn't she get it? Can't you get it dry clean, or is that like impossible?
I don't think that's possible with red wine, but yeah, I don't know. I just think that the whole situation is dumb.
Man, yeah, that waiter. I don't know. I feel bad for that waiter because just doing their job, and and then maybe they tripped over their foot or they hit a.
So basically, I shouldn't become a waitress.
No, that's a very bad idea.
Especially not at a country club.
Nope.
Because I'm gonna get sued.
Really?
Yeah, I'd be the one to spill the wine.
But yeah, So anyway, let me have some more of my wine. Hold on a second.
I think you're enjoying it after you were choking on it. Okay, that sounds so wrong.
All right. Okay, so the next thing that we're gonna talk about. Oh my God. Okay. Is this the next thing? Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh my God. Louisiana man rode electric cart from bar to bar. So this person was bar hopping, but they were riding an electric cart.
Electric shopping cart, because what they were trying to do is avoid getting a DUI.
I wasn't driving a car. I was driving a shopping cart. Come on. I'm not drinking and driving. I was on the side of the road. Come on. I wasn't doing anything bad. Shit. A Louisiana man, this is not Florida man, Louisiana man taking over.
I know, right?
So, I mean, I guess they're like kind of in the same area, right?
Maybe he...
that Gulf of Mexico water is fucking, like, I don't know.
Tainted?
Yeah.
So does that mean Houston is also involved?
I mean, it is humid down there.
I did hear a story a couple years ago about someone from Houston proposed to their girlfriend on a highway in Houston. And being in Houston...
In the middle of the highway?
Yeah, in the middle of the highway.
Oh my God.
That's ridiculous.
And then people were like stopping. Yeah, congratulations.
Why is the traffic so bad
What's
today?
going on? Oh, someone's getting married up there.
On the
they
road.
proposed. Oh shit, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
Has avoided a driving. Wait, a Louisiana man has avoided a driving? The fuck, Associated Press? A Louisiana man has avoided.
No, it's a driving while intoxicated charge.
Oh, sorry.
Not a driving.
A driving. Come on. By operating an electric-powered shopping cart to get from one bar to another. Huh.
So he was actually arrested anyway for unauthorized use of a movable. I don't even know what that means. What's a movable? Does that mean anything with that moves?
I guess. So what if you're like flying on a dragon or something?
What?
Is that considered an unauthorized use of a movable?
Are you thinking of Morgan?
What?
Morgan as a wizard? You know, because she would probably be flying on a dragon.
Oh, I guess. I mean,
that's the only person I know who would be dragon on a flying. I mean, flying on a dragon.
How much of that wine have you had today?
Not that much.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
You're drinking more than I have.
That's true. Williams was arrested. Nevertheless, it's unclear whether he had an attorney to speak for him. Oh, okay, cool. That's great. Good for him.
So that's like a one-up on Florida man. Well,
yeah, Louisiana man doing a good job there.
Actually, I think the next story is Florida man, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah, let's find out.
Spoke too soon.
Well, once you think Louisiana man is, just kind of getting his face out there. Florida man's like, yeah, well, guess what? Hold my beer.
Yeah.
Florida man driving 90 in a 55 zone needed to get home in a hurry because he was cheating on his wife.
Oh, it also mentions down here that he also had some crack on him.
A motorist driving recklessly may have gotten himself into trouble at home by confessing to a legal offense. It's like how he's like, yeah. Police also allege that Pickard had more than 2 grams of crack cocaine when he was busted over the weekend. He spontaneously confessed he just purchased the rocks for $50, not wedding rocks, snorting rocks.
I don't even know what that means.
Then finally buttoned up after arresting officers told him he had the right to remain silent. There was no indication of intoxication. He posted bond and will be in court next month.
I mean, that sounds pretty on par for Florida man.
Yep. I mean, he just needed to get home because, he was cheating on his wife.
55-year-old wife asked wow. So his wife asked them to drop the charges for domestic battery in March. So he's been arrested before.
Oh, so this isn't his first rodeo.
What does domestic battery mean again?
I think it's like, obviously in the home, some kind of physical assault or whatever.
It's a battery in the home.
Like you're using an actual like AA battery and you're throwing at your wife or husband or whatever. Domestic battery. There you go. No, actually,
for real, what does it mean?
You use them like those, those big like car batteries. You're just bashing.
Oh, come on! Now I have to look it up. Now I feel dumb.
Well, it's like domestic assault, domestic battery. Maybe one.
Oh, beating up his wife.
Maybe.
Okay.
Oh, is that what battery means?
I don't know, but people in the chat have been really nice to me, and they're answering all my questions.
Yeah, well, because I guess.
So he sounds like a terrible person.
So assault just means you're beating up anybody.
No, but domestically, that would be your wife or your kids.
So then what? So domestic battery is beating up a wife, though.
Yeah.
But that would be the same thing as domestic assault, right?
I don't know.
I mean, yeah, assault can be verbal, but battery is physical. Oh, okay. Damn, this motherfucker's just hitting up on us. Hey, actually, you guys don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Well,
I know what I'm talking about. Let me answer your questions.
Well, is that wrong though?
No, I'm just saying.
Anyway, I forgot what I was going to say about that.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. It sounds like this guy is terrible because he's beat up his wife.
Mm-hmm.
Now he said that he's cheating on her. And he's doing drugs and speeding. Almost double the speed limit.
Well, you gotta get home, snort that crack. Fuck 2 women in the same day. I mean, come on. What are you gonna do? Okay, so the next thing, we're still on weird news because this is the best part, I think, of all of it, in my opinion.
Oh, this one? Oh, yeah.
No, I'm not just talking about this particular story. I'm just being weird news in general.
Yeah.
Because it's always the most fun. We always get a kick out of it because,
because
talk about the serious stuff at the beginning, then, we get that.
Well, the problem is whenever we talk about serious stuff, people are like, man, these two fucking idiots are trying to talk about serious stuff.
That is true.
And then when we talk about this kind of thing, it's like, oh, here's like the low-hanging fruit that no one else wants to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even talk. Like, did you hear me trying to talk? I can't even talk.
That's why people like us, because we can't talk. We're awkward.
This is why I tweet, because I can't talk in real life.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, manhunt is on after 2 homeless men were struck with an arrow in a San Francisco Bay Park by an archer on a purple bike. Jesus Christ, this fucking headline's long as shit. God damn. Anyway, 2 men were struck by arrows fired from a weapon in Richmond. Police in San Francisco Bay Area say the attacker is known to the victims. The men were taken to a hospital where one of them underwent surgery. Authorities say the suspect is a black man. Oh, how dare you? In his 20s, who is 5'6" tall. I can't believe they said he's a black man. Why didn't they say he's a man? Come on, what do you got about race in this? Come on.
I know, right? This is 2019. Anyway. I don't know. So he was an archer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was that guy also homeless? Shooting another homeless person? Or was he just so tired of the homelessness that he's like, oh, fuck this. I'm just going to take care of the problem myself.
I don't know. Maybe, he was trying to be Robin Hood. So watch my bow and arrow skills.
I thought Robin Hood robbed from the rich to the poor or something like that.
Yeah, robbed from the rich, gave to the poor.
Not killing homeless people.
Well, what are you gonna do? It's Robin Hood.
I don't know,
2.0.
move?
Yeah, it's a new version of Robin Hood. It's the rated R version, like the NC-17 version. I kill motherfuckers.
Yeah, there's something weird going on in San Francisco, though.
Yeah.
Or just California in general, like most of the cities anyway. Southern California. Can we just limit it to that? I don't know. Because some people, whenever I say something like that, people from California are like, wait, not my city, though. We're fine. Just San Francisco and LA.
So what? Not like, where's San Diego at?
It's around that area.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, like we don't hear headlines from San Diego, though.
Yeah. She said one victim was also hit in the leg. Both men were taken to the hospital where one underwent surgery. So, and they're alive. That's good.
Don't we need some common sense
bow and arrow control?
Yeah.
I think we need some common sense sentence structure control.
Yeah, you're
You know
right.
how to speak.
You gonna teach me how to speak?
I eat bread. Okay.
You do?
Yeah, but if you want to speak it in Japanese, I bread eat.
No, that's the grammar, but that's not how you would say it.
Oh, it's not I bread eat. I, and then the direct object, and then what I do with that direct object.
Yeah, but then what you do? Okay, never mind.
Oh my God, are you all right?
No.
All right, so a couple more, and
Then we'll get out of your way.
Get the fuck out of here. All right, so this one's not good at all.
I haven't watched this one yet, so.
Oh really?
No, I haven't.
Oh good. We'll both be scarred for life. A bucket of his diarrhea. It was liquid, hot liquid. It's something I won't ever forget. It was disgusting.
Again, what the fuck is going on?
A woman who was attacked in LA by a homeless man.
For a year, the NBC4i team has been tracking crimes where the suspects are homeless. Tonight, we have learned those incidents are skyrocketing. Investigative reporter Joel Grover reports on the growing threat linked to the untreated mental illness and drug addiction on LA's streets of shame.
Keep your eye on the woman walking out of this.
Did you just say streets of shame?
No, shame.
Oh, shame. Oh, okay.
Not everything's about you.
Oh.
A homeless man approaches and suddenly smacks her
God.
in the head.
Jesus
There are now
Christ.
thousands of crimes a year like this
That
one,
motherfucker missed.
in which the suspects are homeless, and in many cases suffering from mental illness or substance abuse.
The fuck? Sorry, I know it's terrible. I shouldn't laugh at that.
It's
but-
not.
Van Tassel was walking to her car near Hollywood's Walk of Fame when, according to police and court records, a transient with schizophrenia and psychotic disorders dumped feces all over her.
Jeez.
Bucket of his diarrhea. It was liquid,
Ugh.
hot liquid. I was
That is what
soaked,
diarrhea is.
and I couldn't see. It was coming off of my eyelashes
Oh.
into my eye.
Oh, that's.
I hope she had some eyelash extensions so it would, really
Oh, that's.
shield her eyes from that.
That is just.
Can you
But-
imagine
so-
having a random person's diarrhea all over your face?
Like. Oh.
Paramedics rushed her to the hospital, and she now needs to be tested for infectious diseases every 3 months.
That's
It's something I
terrible.
won't ever forget. It was disgusting.
For over a year, the I-Team has been reporting on crimes where the suspects are homeless, like this guy arrested for setting fire to chairs at a downtown steakhouse, and this homeless man pushing someone in front of a truck.
Oh my
There were more
God.
than 6,000 of these reported crimes in LA.
Why are you laughing? That's not
I'm
funny.
not laughing. I'm just like.
Oh,
geez.
yeah?
2018,
That's terrible.
Crimes was up more than 50%. And now we've learned the numbers are on track to climb even higher this year. We found case after case where the suspects suffer from mental illness or methamphetamine abuse. Meth use has been
Free.
Jeez, man. That's like.
A really good reason not to move.
Hey, you
to
know what's funny
California.
though? You know what's funny is that they do all this stuff, and because they were saying like the crime rate keeps going up, especially with these type of attacks. But what's the governor going to do? What's he doing about it? Is he just like watching it happen?
I don't know. Didn't they give
No.
them free needles or clean needles to?
Yeah.
So
And then
I
that
guess
woman-
that's what they're doing about
And then
it.
that woman having to be tested for if like was it every 3 months or so?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like, can you imagine
can
having
get
to do
like
that?
some serious
because
diseases from
because
that.
some dumb fuck just threw his diarrhea on you. Like, what the fuck? That's like
It's not funny, but it sounds.
that is just. And then she was talking about like, what, like it was like dripping off her eyelashes or something.
Yeah.
Oh my god, man! The fuck is going on in there? The fuck happened to LA? LA
I
used
think
to
we
be
should
like.
build a wall around California.
I mean, why not? You know. Jeez, I don't know.
But I mean, like the police are really taking care of things that really matter, though.
Yeah, well, yeah, that is true. Man.
I haven't seen this one either, actually, even
Oh,
though this
really?
has been shared all over the place.
Oh,
So this should be good.
okay. So, yeah, they're really getting down on to the real issues here. Dude gets harassed and detained by a cop for eating a sandwich.
I haven't seen this yet.
Bro, let my shit go. You are detained and you're not free to go. That's part of that. Bro, you come up here and fuck with me. You single me out out of all these people. You're eating. Bro, so what? It's against the law. So what? I tried to explain that to you. It's a violation of California law. I have the right to detain you.
Wait. A violation of California law to eat? Like, where is he? Is he like?
He's in front of a train station, so apparently that was the problem.
And you can't eat there?
No.
When did that become a law?
But you can shit there, though.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
You can have one. It can go in the mouth. That's not allowed. But going out of your ass, allowed.
Hey, dude, please let my backpack go. Are you going to cooperate?
Yeah, we're.
So you cooperating with me? Let's walk along. You're going to go to jail. I'm not going to jail for eating a fucking sandwich. No,
Sorry, bro.
I'm not resisting arrest. I haven't done anything wrong. I haven't done nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong. Let my bag go.
Just what?
Let my bag go.
Is he getting back up?
Bro, what is this nigga doing? Bro, let my bag go. Bro, bring him up here then.
Stop.
I'm not doing nothing. I'm gonna continue to knock down drive this shit every fucking morning. Every morning, bro. Let my bag go.
Yeah, why is there a store downstairs selling food if we're not allowed to eat up here?
Yeah,
I mean, that is a good point. I mean, why sell food if we can't eat it? What, are we just supposed to hold in our hand?
No, you're supposed to hide it in your bag like you're going to the movie theater.
Hey, that sandwich is $5. Well, no, actually, it's California. That sandwich is $20.
Yeah.
You need to put it in your bag. You can't eat it. What? I just bought it. I'm hungry. Sorry, you have to wait.
And does it not say on? There's no signs here that mark that we can't eat on the platform. Where?
He's not on the train.
We can't eat on the platform.
I don't understand the problem.
Yeah.
Where is there a sign up here, sir? Excuse me. Where is a sign up here that says that we can't eat on the platform? We know that we can't eat on the train.
People come up here and eat every
But
fucking day.
where's
Drink
there
the
a sign
coffee
that
and all
says
that
that?
shit. Let my bag go, bro. You ain't got no, bro. You ain't got no, bro. You ain't got no reasonable cause to fuck with me.
Chance you can allow me to talk.
Bro, let go of my bag.
You are detained and you're not free to go.
No, I'm not
Okay,
detained.
you're
I
gonna
haven't
end
done
up
nothing
going
wrong.
to
I haven't done nothing wrong. You are
You know-
Stop.
You're
For
going
what?
to
For
jail,
what?
my man.
This ain't for what?
For eating. It's illegal. Fucking violation of California law. I've already said that.
Violation of California law.
I'm kind of surprised that it didn't escalate past this, because usually when you see these cop videos,
Yeah.
but he seems pretty like just grabbing his bag.
Every morning, bro. Watch out.
Just trying to go to work. Just trying to go to work, eating a sandwich at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Bro, let my bag go.
So it was a breakfast sandwich, is what you're saying?
It kinda looks- yeah.
Let my shit
I
go.
asked you for
You ain't got no
ID.
right.
You're gonna be late to work now.
Yeah, I know, right?
I asked you for
You
ID.
don't need my ID.
I do.
I've done nothing wrong. Dude.
It's just dumb though that like this is like,
This is the issue.
yeah, like this is the issue that this cop is trying to enforce or whatever. And then there's like, like we just saw with the previous video, people getting thrown into a fucking highway or into the traffic, almost dying,
Well,
and then
someone
getting punched in the face.
someone pointed out that like, okay, well, this guy is only assigned to this area, so obviously
Yeah.
he's not going to be enforcing the rules in other areas. But
Mm-hmm.
at the same time, it's like you probably have bigger problems, so maybe put your police over in that section, not
Right.
policing if people can eat on the platform.
Yeah, and you know what though? Like, okay, just to do the whole, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but like, what if these people obviously didn't know. Well, I don't know, maybe they did. I don't know, who knows. But they didn't know, according to the video, they didn't know that eating on that platform was against the law.
Mhm.
You know, and that's why they're saying, well, where are there? I mean, if there were signs saying we can't eat, then we wouldn't have eat here. If there were signs saying, hey, you might get arrested or there'd be whatever, some kind of consequence or some dumb shit. But it's like you're basically enforcing a law that maybe 5 people know about or something like that, you know?
Yeah. So at least we'll have signs about it. Or if you warn people, don't detain them or get their information just for eating.
Yeah.
You know, just be like, hey, you're not allowed to do that. So, you know, put that away or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
I guess that could have escalated where they could say like, hey, you're not allowed to eat there. So can you put that away? And then they were like, no. And then I guess it could have got to that point. But still, this is what we're worried about.
Yeah.
Eating sandwiches on the platform.
I know, right?
People got to go to work, man.
You know, and
just eating breakfast.
Like, is this the progressive liberal state that they all like?
Well, that's the thing.
You know.
They all vote for all these weird things to happen, you know, even if they don't know if they actually are voting for that, you know.
Yeah.
They keep voting for more government control is what I'm trying to say. And then they have all these problems and wonder why.
I can't believe I was able to, wow, why is it like this? Well, you guys voted for it. I didn't vote for this shit. Well, it was voted in. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing with all the rent control stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's a whole other topic.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we'll wrap it there.
We'll wrap it there.
We'll wrap it there. I'm gonna put a little bow.
It's not Christmas yet.
Oh. It's almost Thanksgiving, right?
So we'll cook it there.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna end it, and yeah, we'll just you know, we'll see what happens for when we come on here next time.
Every time you say, well, we're going to end it, sounds like we're going to commit suicide or something.
All right, everyone. We'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.
Bye.